Dennis Dotson, and you're telling me that they claiming that this is going to be the driest year in a long time, but you know the wetness on your glasses kind of belies that.
And my forehead.
Has there been any rain lately in Ventura?
Kevin, how much rain have you had in Ventura in the last 60 days?
Sorry?
How much rain in Ventura in the last, say, 90 days?
This is it.
This is it.
Just the flea market. He lives here.
But it was okay last month, right? The last show you had, there was no rain then, was there?
No.
There was rain then.
At this event.
At this event.
Ventura Flea Market, 3 in a row.
Oh, 3 in a row. Now the next one's in June, right?
May 5th.
Okay, May 5th. Okay, fantastic. Now the odds of it raining in May are pretty unlikely because that's a pretty hot month. Okay, here's my prediction. My prediction is that next month in May it will not be raining here.
Thank you. I'll hold you to that.
Oh no, hold it to me. No, I'm here at the Ventura Flea Market. I'm talking to, what is your name?
Esther.
Esther what?
Esther Wall.
Esther what?
Wall. W-A-H-L.
W-A-H-L. And Esther, I see that you've got like 1 billion signs here.
Right.
Now, how do you get all these signs? Do you make them?
We make them.
Can you show me a couple? The ones you're most proud of?
Well, I think these are beautiful.
Uh-huh.
This mermaid crossing.
A mermaid crossing. Now,
Yes.
now, what was this based on? When you were a little girl, did you see some mermaids cross? And
Well, just that people have mermaids legend, and if you live by the beach, it's such a beautiful image. And this sun, sand, and surf is a beautiful one as well.
Sure. Well, these are very picturesque kinds of images.
Love Shack is fun.
Love Shack. So I was wondering. So what would this one cost here today at this show?
$25.
$25. But let us suppose I was the kind of guy that I looked at your work and I was so impressed with it, but I didn't see the thing here.
We custom make signs.
Okay. So now what would be the process? What would I need to do in order to get that going?
Tell us what you want. We will make you exactly what you want. Any color, any size.
Well, let's say I love this. I love this size. I love this color. What would it cost me to have my words in it?
Well, usually we don't even charge extra for custom signs.
So
unless
what would
they're,
that?
You know, large.
Well, let's say it was like this.
Like this.
Pretty much. Well, not exactly, but close enough. What would it cost?
Well, depending on how close it was, it would be $25 if it was exactly like
well, it
this.
doesn't have to be exactly,
so
but roughly.
Maybe $30. We're very reasonable.
Okay, so for around $30, I could tell you what I would want, and you could create it for me.
And we'd
so
love to do that.
Now, what is precisely the name of your business?
Julio, my husband's name, and he's here. Julio Wall Signs.
Julio Wall Signs. And you have a phone number?
Yes, we do.
And what is it?
805-241-6774.
Well, you did that expertly. So I'm here at the Ventura Flea Market, and I'm talking to, what is your name?
I'm John.
John? John what?
John Burns.
John Burns, is that with a U or an E?
U.
With a U. And what city are you from, John?
I'm from Ventura.
So I see, John, here it is, a rainy day, but you have your canopy up, and you seem to have a relatively good attitude about this. So what time did you get here today?
We got out here at 5 a.m.
About 5 a.m. How was the weather looking at 5 a.m.? How was the things?
You know, the funny thing is there was not a cloud in the sky.
So it was a beautiful,
moon.
pristine, cloudless day this morning.
That's right.
So at what point did things change? Because John Burns, things have.
20 minutes ago.
Oh, just as soon as I got here.
Yes.
Oh, that's good to know.
Aren't you lucky?
Not as lucky as you might think. So, Mr. Burns, so what are some of the things that you sold here today?
You know, it's been a large variety of things.
Well, what would be an example of one of the more interesting things?
How about that little box back there?
The thing she's so into was if you're like doll collectors.
Uh-huh.
I had a piece that was probably from the 1920s.
Uh-huh.
It was handmade by someone, made out of mahogany.
So it was a box to hold dolls.
It stood this tall, right this wide.
Okay.
And it opened up. And it was a bedroom set. It had a little bed that would fold out. It had little hangers inside.
How much did you charge them for it?
I charged them $75.
Okay. Okay, you only want $10 for this piece of glass.
I only want $10 for this piece. I know that this piece is probably a $50 or $60 piece.
He's gonna give the whole set away.
Now, what about this? Is this something that Theodore Roosevelt would have wore, or is this more like John? Yeah, this is more like John Lennon.
John, yeah.
Or Elton John. And how much do you want for this? I see it's cracked, so that is more Elton John.
See, if it wasn't for the crack, that would be like a $75 pair, but because of the crack,
but since it is cracked,
20.
okay, your
stuff along that lines. If it's a blue or a green, those are more common, but the amber is actually even harder than the blue or green to find.
So because it's amber, that's why it's $20, cracked and all. Yeah. But these really aren't for wearing. These are for decorating, right? You'd have a little assemblage or something like that. And so I was wondering, have you sold many steampunk kind of items? Because this would go well with a steampunk assemblage. We have a stellar salt and pepper shakers.
Cool, right?
Is that what they are? Salt and pepper shakers?
Yeah.
This is the best collection I've seen all day.
I know.
My God, this is fantastic. How you doing, young man?
I'm doing okay.
So what do they call you these days? What's your name?
Glenn Hendricks.
Glenn Hendricks. Okay. Now
you're the
I'm
remember
publisher of Collector
you did the
Magazine.
laxatives on me.
That was one of our big stories. So what can you tell me about these fantastic salt and pepper shakers you have here? I mean, that's what they are, right?
These are the full sets, and these are singles.
Okay, these are the full sets, and these are the ones that couldn't partner up.
Right.
Okay.
Or lost their partners.
Now, what do these things sell for here? What are these? What are the? I'm only interested in the couples.
The couples go from anywhere from $5 a set to. I don't have the high price one now.
Yeah, but which is the highest price you got one here?
The teeth.
The teeth. So you got the uppers and the lowers. Now, how much do you want? How much do you want for those teeth? I think you're about to sell those teeth. So hold on, ladies. The teeth will be available. How much do you want for those teeth?
$18.
$18. Okay, fantastic.
The average price.
So I'm here at the Ventura Swap Meet or flea market. I'm talking to, what's your name, young lady?
Eileen.
Eileen what?
Morales.
Morales. Now, what city are you from, Eileen?
We're from Glendora.
From Glendora?
Yes.
I live in Laverne.
Laverne.
Next city over. So you come all the way out here. Are you a regular here?
No, I haven't been here since last year, so yeah.
And so what are the other shows you do?
We do the PCC, and we do Rose Bowl, and we do this Torrance Street Fair.
Okay, well good. I know them all.
Yes.
They're all clients of mine except for PCC.
Oh, okay.
And I'm looking at your space here, and it's huge. It's well covered.
Yes.
Everyone else is like scrambling around, and here you are, sitting pretty with your fabulous space here.
Yes.
How long have you been in the business? Because you strike me as a real professional.
Well, actually, almost 2 years in April.
I'm here at the Ventura Flea Market, and I'm talking to, what's your name, young lady?
My name is Deborah Matsushita.
Would you spell both of those names?
Yes, D-E-B-O-R-A-H.
Now, Deborah, here it is. It's raining, and I see you out here. You got a whole bunch of stuff. You're selling like crazy.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this? You seem like quite the professional.
I've been doing this for 30 years.
30 years. What are some of the other venues that you sell
I do
at?
the Rose Bowl, and on Wednesday in the Ventura parking lot, we do that. And that's it.
So I was wondering, there was a big story about IBM that come out with a statement about steampunk. And they're saying because of the repurposing movement that steampunk is going to take off bigger than ever. Do you think that steampunk is a fad, a trend, or do you think it's almost over with?
No, I think it's going to take off. I think they're right. They're right.
So do you see any other trends in the business?
I'm hoping that the younger generation can appreciate glass. The carnival wear.
So carnival wear and Fenton, are these the likely candidates that the young people?
This piece is a piece of Fenton. They tried to reproduce it once and they couldn't do it, so they broke the mold.
They broke the mold.
This is a very expensive, very rare piece of glass. And the younger generation, I guess they're not attracted to it. I find it's my generation, a little older, that appreciates this. I feel that good glass is good glass.
What are the likely candidates that the young people will start collecting?
What they still like is of course, which I've already packed up, is the Pyrex. They still like that.